Hello everyone, I am Selvaraj Sanjay from ENH iSecure and thank you for joining this demo session. This session is about integrating Active Directory with Okta. Hope you have gone through the presentation of this integration where we have covered the prerequisites and integration flow about this. Now we will quickly move into the demo. Here is the flow we will be looking at in this demo. First, I will be showing the step-by-step process to integrate Active Directory with Okta. Then we'll cover how to import users from Active Directory. Then we'll try to assign application to those users. Finally, we'll explore lifecycle management and group management. Open any browser in the host server and log into your Okta tenant using superadmin account. In your admin dashboard, navigate to directory. This is the Okta Universal Directory. Now click on people. This is where you manage your users. As you can see, there are no users in our Okta tenant except my account. We will be importing our users from the Active Directory. Now click on groups. In this section, you can create and manage groups of users based on roles, departments or other criteria. These are the two default groups. We will even pull groups from the Active Directory. Now click on devices. This tab allows you to manage the device that are linked to user accounts in Okta. Now click on Profile Editor. Here you can customize your user profiles by defining the attributes that are important for your organizations. Now let's see the step-by-step process to integrate Active Directory with Okta. Select Directory Integrations. Select Add Directory. Select Add Active Directory. Scroll down and select Setup Active Directory. Now click on Download Agent. Make sure you download this agent on a host server, and this host server can be a member server in your AD domain or a domain controller. Okta recommends that you use a member server. Now click on the Okta AD installer.exe file. The installer wizard will pops up. Now click on Next here. Accept the default installation folder for AD agent or click Browse and select an alternative location. Now click on Install. Click Next. Accept the default AD domain that you want to manage with the agent or enter a domain name. Click on Next. Now you should either need to create a service account for the AD agent or use an existing service account, but make sure the account which you use here should be dedicated to the Okta AD agent and it should not be used for any other services. Now click on Next. Provide the password for the Okta service account. Click on Next. Here we put any proxy information that we need, but in my case I'm not going through proxy, so I don't need to do anything here. Click on Next. Here you need to put in your full Okta tenant URL. I'll copy my Okta tenant URL and paste it here. Click on Next. Click the activate link and enter the code displayed by the installer and give the permission required to register the agent with Okta. Now click on the activation link. The code has been auto-filled. Now click on Next. Log in using your super admin account. Click on Sign in. Allow access for the Okta AD agent to register. The device got activated. Now go back to the installer wizard. The installation is taking place. Installation has been completed. Click on Finish. Now you will be getting a pop-up that Active Directory agent got started. Yeah. Click on Next. Setting configuration options such as we can select the OUs from which we want to import the users and groups, but I'm selecting all OUs here, and you can also select the username format. Click on the drop down. You will be having three types of Okta username format. I'm going with the default one. Click on next. Now click on next. You can select the specific attributes which you want to import from AD to Okta. You can also build your Okta user profiles. You can also change the attributes according to your business needs. Now click on next. Click on done. Now we have successfully integrated Active Directory with Okta. Now we'll import the users from Active Directory. You can initiate an import on demand from Import tab. Click on Import. Click on Import now. As you can see two options, incremental import and full import. Initially you will conduct a full import and subsequently you will carry out incremental import. Now we'll select the full import option. Click on import. As you can see, the users and groups are getting imported from Active Directory. Now we got a summary that 10 users and 48 groups have been scanned. Now click on OK. Here you can select the users to create an account in Okta. You can select individual users or you can select in bulk. You can select in bulk by clicking this option. Once verify the users and click on confirm assignments. We got a summary that 10 new Okta accounts will be created. As you can see a small checkbox, by enabling this you can auto activate the user account. Now click on confirm. User account successfully imported and provisioned in Okta. Now you can find those user account in the assignment tab. As you can see the user accounts. Now once we'll verify the account is in active state or not, click on any user account. As you can see the account is in active state and profile sourced by the Active Directory. Now we'll try to assign application to this account. Now click on assign applications. Click on assign. Click on save and go back. Click on done. Now the Salesforce application is assigned. Now we'll try to assign Slack. Click on assign, save and go back, done. Now these two application has been assigned. Once we'll verify by logging into this Emily Chen's account. First we'll sign out this account. Enter the username and password of that account. Click on sign in. This is how the end user dashboards looks like. Now as you can see the Salesforce and Slack has been assigned to this user. Now let's explore the provisioning tab. In provisioning tab we have 2 app and 2 Okta and integration. First we'll start with integration. Import settings which we have done earlier during the agent installation. Scroll down, you can find delegated authentication which is enabled by default. This allows the user to log into Okta using their Active Directory credentials. Now we will move to Okta. Click edit in the general area. You can see the schedule import. This feature allows you to set the frequency for importing users and groups from Active Directory to Okta. You can choose how often Okta should automatically sync with AD to ensure your user data is up to date. Click on the drop down. You can schedule an import for every 4 hours, 5 hours and many more. Scroll down. You can see just-in-time provisioning. By enabling this, it allows for automatic creation of user accounts and updation of user accounts in Okta when a user attempts to log in even if they don't exist in Okta. To enable just-in-time provisioning, we need to enable delegated authentication. Click on Save and scroll down. You can find Profile and Lifecycle Sourcing. Click on Edit. Allow Active Directory to source Okta users is enabled. This allows the Active Directory to control the profiles. You can also deactivate, suspend users when they are disabled in Active Directory, and you can also reactivate the suspended users and deactivated users when they are enabled in Active Directory. Now I will select the suspend and enable reactivate suspend Okta users. Now let's see how it works. Just first we'll create a user in Active Directory, provide the first name and last name, and also provide the user logon name. Now click next. Provide the password for that account. Uncheck the user must change password at next logon and click on next. Click on finish. Now you can see the account has been created. Now we'll try to log into Okta using that account. As we know that this account is not present in Okta, as we have enabled just-in-time provisioning, the Okta should create an account for Mark Benz. We'll provide the username. We'll provide the password for the account. Click on sign in. Now the Okta has created an account for the Mark Benz and we can able to access the dashboard. Now we'll check whether the account has been created in the admin dashboard. Go to people. Yeah, you can see Mark Benz account has been created and the Mark Benz account is in active state. Now we'll try to disable the account in Active Directory. Now the account should move to suspended state. Once we'll refresh the account. As you can see, the account moved to suspended state. Now we will enable the account in Active Directory. Now the account should be moved to active state. Yeah. Let's check the logs for Mark Ben's account. Click on View Logs. Scroll down. You can see Create Okta User. A new account has been created for Mark Benz when he logged into Okta, and even his account has been activated. As you can see, Activate Okta User. This is because we have enabled just-in-time provisioning. As we have disabled the account in Active Directory, the account has moved into suspended state. And when we have enabled the account in Active Directory, the account has been unsuspended. This is how we can view the logs for a user in Okta. We'll explore 2-app settings. For that, click on Edit in Provisioning 2-app section. Enable Create Users. Enable Update User Attributes. Click on OK. Enable Deactivate Users. Click on Save. To all these settings to work, we need to give delegate control to the Okta service account in the Active Directory. So navigate to Active Directory. Right click on Users OU. Click on Delegate Control. Click on Next. Click on Add. Type Okta and click on OK. Now select the Okta service account. Click on Next. By default, the Okta service account have read-only permissions, but we are giving create, delete and manage user accounts and create, delete and manage groups. Now click on Next. Now click on Finish. Now we'll be creating a group in Okta. Navigate to Groups. Click on add group. Name the group as per your choice. Here I'm naming it as AD users. You can see the AD users group. Now we'll be creating a user account. Click on add person. Provide the first name, last name, username and primary email. I'll be setting password for this account. Disable user must change password on first login. Click on save. Now you can see Rich account. Now we'll navigate to groups. Click on the AD users group. Click on directories. Click on manage directories. Add the active directory from not member to member. Click on next. Select the OU. I'll be selecting users. Click on confirm changes. Now click on people. Click on assign people. I'll be assigning Rich to this group. Now this Rich account should be created in Active Directory. Let's verify. Yeah, the Rich account has been created in Active Directory. With that, we have come to the end of our demo. Thank you for your time and attention.